All right, go.
Another thing they mentioned was the shelter sandblasting. They have the art glass in the bus shelters.
Yeah.
And then all that saves. It's like $80 a panel. It would be $150 more to do a brand new panel. You know, like because I think they do it when it gets vandalized. You know, it gets scratched up. They said they were committed to the additional police. It was somebody asked. They've increased the police a lot.
Yeah, well, that's worth it as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, but it was brought up like that versus the budget constraints, and they basically said that they were.
Well, they need the police. They keep
order.
They keep order on the system.
Yes, they said. I believe it was 1,100 to 1,000 to 900 something to 751 crimes on max a year.
Yes,
for the last 4 years.
Well, their presence makes a difference. There's no doubt about it. From my point of view, on the front line.
Then John Charles spoke. They had a public comment thing.
Yeah, John Charles, we know what he said.
Look,
lower our wages, get rid of our benefits.
No. He talked about pushing the unfunded liability, the pensions to the future, that they don't address it.
Well, I don't know. Is that true or not? Does anybody respond to that at the board?
This wasn't really the board. Well,
it's public comment, but
this was the TSCC still.
Oh, okay. Nobody responded to his comment.
I think they said that they need to look at it.
Yeah, well, they should. And
I forget what exactly.
He's biased, but somebody should evaluate what he's coming up with.
Well, yeah, he argued that the district has the largest liabilities by far, among other.
Well, we need that outside verification of that. I don't trust anything he says unless it's verified by an independent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's my opinion. He's an ideologue. I mean, if they can verify this, then it should be looked at. Somebody else has to verify it, though.
Well, I kind of said the federal government does the same thing, but
yeah, well, that's true.
The problem is that they have a printing press and we don't. They can just.
Yes, that's correct. Anything else? Oh, okay. What about? Yeah, nice notes, by the way.
Okay, I believe that's the end of the TSCC. Then they started the actual board.
That was just the TSCC?
Yes.
Wow.
That's an hour long. Yeah.
Okay, and then what happened? What else?
Well, first of all, as I said earlier, Steve did not give a speech when they had the award.
They just did the horse and pony show.
Well, they gave him one of the channel cards.
The what?
The bus ads. The interior bus ads.
Yeah, they gave him one of those.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it has his picture on it.
Oh, he's got it. Steve Fung will have his picture up there.
Yes, you know how it says.
Oh yeah, like bus operator of the year. Steve, go ahead.
Fred mentioned Alan Morgan actually went up and, if you can believe this, he actually went up and gave a presentation. He gave a video
of
it was Jeff Mukeas driving and doing turns.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one. Did you get that on the clip?
I kind of got it. I asked him if you could get a copy of the video. He didn't have it, so I said you could ask somebody else.
Of course he didn't have it. Why would he want to have it for the public? Go ahead.
Well, you could probably get it,
Well, they should be publishing it on TriMet. What do they call it? The TriMet TV. Anyway, they should publish all this stuff on TriMet TV.
Fred said, he was saying later, it was Alan Morgan who wrote there's no blind spots.
Fred said that?
Yeah.
Fred said there's no blind spots?
But he says there's visual impairments.
Then we qualify for the Americans with Disabilities.
What he means is that you've got the post in the mirror, whatever, in that you should not think of them as an excuse, or you should rock and roll and look around. Consider an obstacle, not a barrier.
Yeah. In other words, it's always the operator's fault when things happen. Anyway.
Well,
yeah. I'm just making my comments on your comment. The company always will look to ways to blame the operators. By the way, that's a pattern. Go ahead.
Maybe they want us to prevent stuff.
Well, we want to prevent stuff too, but they don't help us. So, why should I help? They make it harder for us to do our jobs, not easier. They make it harder. For example, they provide us with microphones that are clumsy and you can't use with being safe. They promulgate regulations that are not actually from the federal government, but from them. That are ridiculous to do, and this is the kind of thing they do. Anyway, that's not board related. Go ahead. Sorry. I don't give Fred much credibility, so I'm just letting you know that.
Well, then Lynn talked about his truck driving experience, and he recommended hiring a safety expert.
That's a good idea.
he had a letter with a person. I guess he knew.
Yeah, they should have an outside consultant. Why shouldn't they?
When he was saying, he talked about having like videos in the break room or whatever, so they can
safety. What?
Like videos of, I don't know, training or safety or whatever.
Why not?
I don't know.
What? Why shouldn't they have stuff like that? Doesn't cost anything, really. Anyway, go ahead. Well, although somebody will steal the video.
It would be marginal. And they talked about eliminating left turns and about how, it's one left versus 3 rights. Did
anybody bring up the point that a right turns actually cause more accidents than left turns?
I don't know if they said.
It actually does.
They said, he mentioned, I don't have it written down here, he mentioned the percentages.
Yeah. Of
left versus right. But the point was that okay, you eliminate the left, the 3 rights, there's also room for.
Yeah, so you're making three bad turns for 1 bad turn. So you're adding 3 hazardous turns to eliminate 1 hazard. That doesn't seem like a good
Basically, yeah, that was one of the issues. The father of one of the killed spoke.
One of the people that were killed downtown?
Yes.
Ooh. Where's that? What did they say?
It's been... I forget what he exactly said.
What? How could you forget that? It's on the clip, though.
Yes.
Was it bad?
He said it's been hard or whatever.
Yeah, of course it's been hard. It's terrible.
And Darla Sturdy came up with...
Darla Sturdy came again? You gotta hand it to Darla. She's tenacious.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have a child anymore. She's at this time. And
I know.
Whether she's right or wrong...
They should have put that light rail system, and you know it yourself, underground or up.
Not always. I mean...
Well... They could have kept a better way to keep people away from
Would that solve the problem, along with platform screen doors, so that only doors open, only get on when only the train's there, and otherwise the tracks are blocked off? Yeah, but that'd be a lot more expensive. I think there's a cost benefit.
Yeah. Right. Cost benefit versus human life. Right. It's always about money. Go ahead.
But my point is.
It's too late now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I know, but my point is there that How far should you go to protect people from doing dumb things, from walking out in front of a train?
Yeah. Things will always happen. I know, you're right. But you can try to minimize things. It's, certain safety measures can minimize people doing dumb things.
Yeah, and like the channeling, making it so you can't just dart out there.
You kind of have to do some kind of a... Yeah.
Then they had a thing about a resolution about Milwaukee contracting, about hiring a construction manager. This was how they're going to do it. They talked about they're going to interview different people. They're
adding another bureaucratic position?
No. This is a group of existing people.
You mean to replace McFarland?
Well, I don't know, but it would be a group of different positions that would get together. This is just a one-time thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And they would, they'd interview the different prospective contractors.
Oh, I see. To go over the contractors' proposals or something. Yeah.
For building the line, Just quickly, the idea is to have someone who can go with them and discuss. So you have someone who's building, and they can discuss how they think it's best done. It's not like this. Here, this is how I want you to do it. You do it that way.
Right.
That might not be the best way.
Okay.
Then they elected about board officers and their positions. They have like secretary and president.
So what? Passador for president?
No, I think he's going.
Whoa! Passador's going off the president?
I think he's leaving the board or whatever. I'm not sure.
Thank God.